All right, my bad. I was trying to hurry up and eat before I came on. Hey there, besties! Oh, shit. Okay, this is what I get for trying to eat and stuff my face. And stuff my face. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Shout out to all of y'all that is up in here. I see you. I appreciate you. Please make sure you hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are new. Now listen, it's lunch, okay? Shout out to the lunch crew. What are y'all eating for lunch? I got chicken, but it's almost gone. Just a piece of chicken, that's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. And then after this, I'll go get something else. Probably eat some freaking cucumbers, child. It's a tough life when you try to eat right. Anyway, let me know what y'all eating because it is noon on EST, and I know it's morning for some of y'all. So, you know, whatever. Let me know what you're having for breakfast. Anyway, so yeah, child, what is going on in Chicago? Well, we know what's going on in Chicago. What they say is going on in Chicago is a completely different damn story, right? Rest in peace to Romika Meeks, because that was Chicago. Remember, her baby daddy's new baby mama came from Milwaukee over into Illinois in order to now ruin her life, ruin her child's life, ruin another child's life. But let me stay off of that, okay? Because we got to figure out what's going on over here with this Operation Blitz, child. I just heard about it last night. Angry Man was talking about it. Is Donald? I got questions, okay? Let me just go ahead and go from the gate. I got questions because I'm a little bit confused. So I've been trying to put some shit together to try to figure it out. I'm gonna need y'all's help, so make sure you ask questions too or answer my questions, child, because I'm so confused right now, but we're gonna figure it out, okay? Please make sure you hit the like button for me. Hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. Yeah, shout out to new subscribers. Let me see, the last few is B-Girl, KM, Angel Edwards, also known as Kenya S. Shout out to y'all, all the people that are subscribing. I think it's like 52 away from 40K. Yeah, we're going to keep doing that one. So I'm going to keep running off at the mouth about it till we get it together. All right. And then on the way to 50. All right. So I got some videos that other people have made, some videos that I've seen, child, because they put it all together. And of course, the people of Chicago, because, you know, they got something to say. But what they saying don't make sense to me. OK, so that's why we got to discuss it and see what's up. I got about an hour and a half. But don't forget that tonight is White People Wednesday, the second part of this wonderful book right here, in case y'all needed to know how to how to date and marry the right by a white man. Okay, so white people, let me rephrase, white men, I need you here. Amazing. I need you here to help us out and to support and to let us know what's what. All right. Y'all have gotten your assignments. Okay. Oh yeah, and your homework is to go watch the video from this morning, which is the replay from the live, but I don't care. Watch it again. Thank you. Shout out to a white woman up in here on White People Wednesday. Appreciate you, Celine. As a new worker, I had a sister. Oh no. Oh no. Ain't you 19? Is your frontal lobe full yet, child? I'm just playing. I think she's 20 some odd. I think Celine is 23, if I'm not mistaken. In that horrible Generation Z. Sorry for your luck. Just because y'all couldn't be in Generation X, the best generation ever. Sorry for your luck. Millennials try to squeeze their way on in there. We don't want you. You don't even go here, okay? Shout out to that reference. She screamed in your face, girl. Wait, you in nursing or something like that, child? Expected, not even from a sister, but from crazy ass people. Because my daughter has the same issues that happen. So good luck to you. That's the profession that you chose, child. Good luck to you. I think I saw a white man. Yeah, we do have one white man up in here. Hope you're feeling better. See how kind I am? I gave you a good shout out yesterday. Didn't I shout out Couch and say, I hope you feel better? I'd be getting treated like crap in these YouTube streets. Anyway, let's get to it. Kofa. Didn't even have to conjure you up. Shout out to Kofa and Earl and Robert Winsman. I'm sorry. Winsman is up in here. Come on, white people, represent. All right. Anyway. All right, let's get into it because, child, you know, this is lunch. I ain't got all day. First, I found this in the Chicago Sun Times. I figured that's a good source, right? This is This article right here is from yesterday evening, so 8 p.m. EST, right? It says on Chicago's first full day of Operation Midway Blitz, which this is supposedly called, right? Fear, tension, and a reality show. All right. So this is headed under immigration. This is one of the reasons why I'm a little bit confused. OK, this is allegedly for immigration. So on an anxiety-filled day for the city, there were sporadic reports of arrests in Chicago's Latino community as hundreds of federal agents move in and many residents hunker down. Any Latinos, Latinas in here? Because we would love to hear from you. So I'm not going to read this whole thing, but it says officials in Trump's administration have promised a blitz in Chicago. Illinois Democrats have warned of a reality show spectacle infringing on residents' rights, right?
This is amazing.
But the first full day of Operation Midway Blitz played out much like the last few weeks have, as Trump has stepped up immigration enforcement in the city with sporadic reports of arrest and rising tension in Chicago's Latino community as hundreds of federal agents move in and many residents hunker down. Okay. What does that mean? You hunkering down. What does that even mean? So what, y'all just staying in the house now? You in the house board? Didn't they say that if you want us to take you home, we'll take you home? Just let us know. We'll take you home. I guess they didn't believe it. I mean, I can understand the apprehension. So they're going to have faith in good old Brandon and JB to keep them safe and keep them here in the sanctuary city. Remember when it was like, oh, you're a sanctuary city. Yeah, we want everyone here. Yeah, yeah. Then they came here. What's his name down in Texas? Sent them on up there. And then they were like, the black people. Because I'm confused as to how the coloreds get involved in this, yeah. Help me understand. Colors was like, how dare you bring them here? They're taking our resources. It's not right. We need that. We need that. We need that. We need that. That's what they were saying. Y'all remember, right? Okay. Details were scarce as video surfaced of masked federal agents taking people into custody with a smattering of arrests from the south side to the west suburbs. Oh, so remember when they was like, you put them into our communities? Don't y'all want them out of your community? Listen, no shade, Latino, Latinas. I'm just trying to figure shit out and ask questions. But the colors were saying, we don't want you in here. Why don't you take them over there to where you live, Brandon? Why don't you take them over there to where you live, JB? No, they're not going to take them there. No. They're not going to take them over there where my boss lives. I promise you they're not going to take them over there, okay? Because he's a white man. Details were scarce, video surfaced, blah, blah. Trump officials say they're out to tackle crime, which has declined in Chicago over the last few years. Crime is down. That's what that means. We already know that crime is down. We about to take a look at that too, okay? It hasn't been driven by people lacking legal status. So in other words, it's not the illegals that's committing the crimes. Uh-oh, is that racist? Child, is that racist? Who committing the crimes then? The resulting uncertainty left a typically lively stretch of 47th Street, unusually quiet early Tuesday afternoon in back of the yards. Anybody in Chicago that understand that? I don't know what that's at. For Victoria Andraca, owner of Antisanias y Regalos Katrina, the season is typically her busiest as customers prepare for Mexican Independence Day celebrations. But this year, sales have been scarce. Oh, no. Don't want to go outside, right? Shout out to Amanize in the building. I spoke you up. Hey, boo. She said, hey, y'all. Us usual colors in Charlotte didn't box. I'm sorry, I don't understand. But thank you, boo, and good to see you. Glad you're here. Andrika, in past years, has run out of Mexican flags and traditional attire. She brings them for the season. This year, she worries that she'll be left with the stock. Oh, no. Not left with stock. It's a loss of investment, but there's nothing I can do about it, but hope people will come in and buy things. Arrest reports are trickling in. The source of their fear was laid bare in a video posted to Facebook by Little Village resident Jose Sanchez, showing a man getting arrested at 26 in Costner in the southwest side neighborhood. Sanchez said he didn't realize that the officers arresting the man were ICE agents until he got close enough to see their badges. They're bullies with badges and guns. Wow, I thought they was doing their job. They're bullies with badges and guns, Sanchez said, who added that he headed to a nearby Home Depot to alert people who were waiting for work there about the presence of ICE in the neighborhood. So Home Depot is a place where they be hanging out? Oh, vote. Okay. We had changed to get rid of our trash ass mayor yesterday and colors didn't come out and vote. Consistency is key, girl. Consistency is key. Okay. Shout out to the colors for showing out and not showing up. Nothing new to see here. Good luck. That lets me know that I probably don't want to move to North Damn Carolina. Anyway, a Fox News team riding along with ICE officers witnessed a man arrested outside his Cicero home. Neighbors said immigration authorities arrived 7:30 a.m. Two unmarked vehicles took the man. He was attempting to get into his car. Officers broke the driver's car side window before pulling him out and cuffing him. By afternoon, shards of glass still littered the road. So this is a Cicero resident. Rosa and Jose Mora said they heard the news of the arrest from the neighbors who saw it. It's terrible. People are terrorized. You can't even come out of your door just because of your color. Black people, colors. They are taking your words and trying to lump us in. Let me rephrase. They're taking the words that Black people typically use and trying to lump us in. Okay. They're saying you can't even come out of your door just because of your color. Now, who says that? Remember Dorothy Tucker, I think her name is, on the Chicago News that said Black people can't leave the house? So now they're kind of trying to lump you in. I'm just saying, pay attention. Is this your issue, colors? Is this really your issue? Okay. And Chicago city officials tried to stay abreast of the movement of agents, blah, blah, Vasquez, blah, blah, Byron Sitcho Lopez, we know him, blah, blah, the alderman, blah, blah. Border Patrol headed to Chicago. Speaking to reporters outside the National Museum of Mexican Art in Pilsen Tuesday, Governor J.B. Pritzker said reports that Gregory Bovino, the Border Patrol official who led enforcement raids in California, is now in Chicago, is evidence that they have terrible plans for the communities of Illinois. Oh, no. Bovino, who is typically dressed in tactical gear, is that him? Yeah, I'd walk away from him, but I love a man in uniform. Bovino, who is typically dressed in tactical gear, led the latest deportation effort in LA that has led to more than 5,000 arrests, citing two anonymous sources, blah, blah. Department of Homeland Security spokesperson told the Chicago Sun-Times to stay tuned when asked whether Bovino is in town. He's posted social media videos of raids in California, and he also reposted the DHS announcement on Monday about Operation Midway Blitz. So this happening now, is this new information? Bueller? Did Donald Trump not say that this is what he was going to do, Bueller? Have we not been talking about this for several months now? Oh, coming upon a year. Is it just me? Was I the only one hearing that, Bueller? Okay. All right. Shout out to Bovino, whoever the hell that is. Pritzker has derided Bovino as a guy who desperately wants to be a reality TV star. ICE needs to take it down about 3 notches, and we need Trump border czar Tom Homan to focus on something other than his failure in Illinois. J.B. Pritzker is going to have the nerve and the all-damn-dacity to talk about failure in Illinois. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Fred fucking Flintstone going to have the all-damn-dacity and the nerve to say that someone has failed Illinois and not point out himself or Brandon? These motherfuckers, I tell you. Pritzker accused Trump of a nefarious plan, frankly, to bring military into cities so that ultimately in the 2026 election, people will be normalized to the idea of militarization during the next election so that he can affect the outcome of that collect. He pulled that out of his fat ass. Are you kidding me? He just pulled that out of his ass. That this is a way for Trump to win 2026. That's where he's going with this shit. OMG. So he said people will be normalized to the idea of militarization during the next election cycle, as opposed to the normalization of the fucking crime that you said is going down. All right, I've had enough of this. Let's take a look at some shit, okay? So whoever the Shade Threads is, a video has been making the rounds featuring a Chicago resident cautioning President Trump against deploying the National Guard to the city. Why, colors, are you jumping into some shit that ain't got shit to do with your ass? Why? Is it your TDS acting up? I'm gonna need y'all to take a pill, okay? Chicago GANG member warns Trump not to send troops claims GANGs would overpower the National Guard. We're a different breed out here. Does that not sound like failure and ill a damn noise that you think just because you a GANG member that you are going to do better than a trained fucking militia person? Colors, is that where you at with your intelligence? Because I'm a little bit confused. These are the people that took out Bin Laden in a what was it, a mountain or something. Took out people underground and shit. And y'all think you're going to do better than them. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? So what I'm hearing right here is that it's much better to be intimidated by them and their bullshit, but allegedly not Trump and his bullshit. Your bullshit is okay. His bullshit is not. And then you got Pritzker saying the same damn thing. Child, just let these criminals continue to do what they do. All the terrorization that we have heard about Chicago over all these years. Be normalized. Let that be normalized. Let that be normalized. Okay? Thank you, Reaper. Taking people out with satellites. And y'all over here talking mad sugar honey iced tea. Sometimes, college, y'all need to shut the fuck up. But let's hear him. It says this man is threatening the National Guard if they come to Chicago. Crazy. Oh, hold on.
The National Guards of Chicago, gang. Not, I repeat, do not do it. We are a different fucking breed out here, nigga. We are not Los Angeles, nigga. We are not Washington, D.C., nigga. This is Chicago, nigga. Them niggas go fight back. I'm telling you, them niggas go fight back, gang. Whatever. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Them young niggas got switches, gang. They not going for that shit, bro. I know a bunch of y'all finna say, oh, it's the National Guard. They can't do anything about it. They must go in Chicago. Nigga, do y'all know that it's more bad people than good people, bro? There are over 100,000 gangs in Chicago by the city by itself, gang. Trump, do not send the National Guard to Chicago, gang. Do not, I repeat, do not do it. We are a different fucking breed out here, nigga. We are not Los Angeles, nigga. We are not Washington, D.C., nigga. This is Chicago, nigga. Them niggas go fight back. I'm telling you, them niggas go fight back, gang. Whatever. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Them young niggas got switches, gang. They not going for that shit, bro. I know a bunch of y'all finna say, oh, it's the National Guard. They can't do anything about it. They must go in Chicago. Nigga, do y'all know that it's more bad people than good people, bro? There are.
He said, do you know that there are more bad people than good people? That's what these residents, some of them, Pritzker and Brandon want. For those that are living in Chicago, is that what y'all like? Is that what y'all want? You want to continue to live like that? Because I'm a proponent of fuck them. Don't go there. Have the fuck at it. Now, somebody in Anton's chat yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, said Chicago ain't like this everywhere, and that's fine. And I don't doubt it, because Philly is not like, you know, the stuff that you see all the time, right? It's not like that all the time. But child, that one time, I don't want to be around for that one time. That's just me. Call me a punk. I don't care. I don't care. Punk bitch. I don't give a fuck. Punk bitch that's alive, ain't traumatized, ain't in no bullshit, ain't no mistakes. Because this nigga up here acting like these people got all these great shots that they make. Always hitting the wrong fucking person, missing the wrong people, taking out all these collateral damage to all these other people. But that's what they want to keep? Fucking keep it. Couch, thank you, honey. He said, the Take Michonne's MF and Pink Mike Fund has been activated for the entirety of this stream. Contribute now. Shout out to God of the Seas that provided me money yesterday for batteries for the mic. Since you were sick and not here, you did not see that. So good luck with that, sir. But thank you. I appreciate you. Hope you feel better. Shout out to Common Sense. Thank you, boo. He said he deleted this video and then cried about how people took him out of context. He was scared. You mean this video right here?
Why the fuck? Why the fuck did the media just betray me to be a gang member, bro?
Because you said we. There's a whole lot of we's. We built different. We got switches. A lot of emphasis on we. We. Thought you were speaking French, my guy.
Yeah.
That's why. You know, you gotta be careful how you talk on the internet. You gotta be careful what you talk on the internet, what you post on the internet, because your shit go viral. Oh, they on your head. Yeah, the temperature hot. And I'm not coming at you. I don't like coming at people. A lot of people, you know, saying, "Oh, you changed your attitude now because it's hot." You know, it's a lot of pressure on you, but just be mindful, be careful. I still got my truck, by the way. You know, didn't get rid of the truck. Everybody say, I get it. Chicago's tough. I know they might fight back, but they're not gonna win. Yeah, they're not gonna win.
Correct.
This whole National Guard Chicago thing, I'm not gonna get into it. I just want to say, be mindful and careful what you post on the internet. That's all I'm saying. But as always, I'm just trying to give you the large picture. Yo, daddy wasn't no gangster. How much y'all do?
Nigga, why the fuck did the media just betray me to be a gang member, bro?
Because you said we.
Sir.
A whole lot of.
This is amazing.
Maybe this is why.
Over 100,000 gangs in Chicago by the city by itself, gang.
Sir, is that not you talking mad sugar honey iced tea, and now you want to backtrack like a biatch? What?
Trump, do not send the National Guard to Chicago, gang. Do not, I repeat, do not do it. We are a different fucking breed out here, nigga. We are not Los Angeles, nigga. We are not Washington, D.C., nigga. This is Chicago, nigga. Them niggas go fight back. I'm telling you, them niggas go fight back, gang. Whatever. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Them young niggas got switches, gang. They not going for that shit, bro. I know a bunch of y'all finna say, oh, it's the National Guard. They can't do anything about it. They must go in Chicago. Nigga, do y'all know that it's more bad people than good people, bro? There are over 100,000 gangs in Chicago by the city by itself, gang.
Y'all think it's over 100,000 gangs in Shadam, Chicago? What? 100,000? That's the whole fucking state, ain't it? Well, maybe not the state. City. Maybe the city. Child, what are we doing right now? What happened to all that bravado and running off at the mouth? Wee. Yeah, like he was speaking motherfucking French. Now all of a sudden, why did the media? Oh, now we want to blame the media. Oh, the horrible media, which is horrible. But, dude, please stop this. Like this man over here on TikTok said, the media, social media is forever. But, child, whatever. Moving on. Let's see what's going on in Shadam, Chicago. I'm sure it's all positivity, child. All positivity. Shout out to Mark Cooper. I appreciate you, boo. He said the baddest MFers on earth, the U.S. military, damn fools. Like I said, these MFers can't even get their target when they standing this far away from them. But they think that these people who taking people out on a whole nother country is worried about this shit. I'm thinking no, but child, what the hell do I know? Good morning, Trent. He said it's going to be bodies everywhere in Chirac. They like it. We love it. They like it. We love it. Oh, Kofa said the FBI knocked on that door. They could have, because somebody was out here threatening Donald Trump. I feel like it could be a threat. You can't threaten the fucking president of the United States, child. Don't let your ignorance get your ass into serious ass trouble, okay? But let me see what we got here. We have
This is amazing.
Men found beaten to death at far south side bus shelter overnight. This is in Shadam, Chicago. Okay. So instead of that man taking his bravado over there to protect people at the daggone bus shelter or anybody in the community, he out here admitting to the violence, even though crime is down, and threatening the freaking military, punking out. And now we have some updates on the news, okay? And I'm only going to give you Chicago right now. Later on, we'll do more crime is down in other places because Baltimore is doing the damn thing, y'all. Thank you, boo. He said they must think the military only do humanity efforts out here. No, they notorious for changing population numbers and redoing landscapes. Child, the ignorance abounds, okay? The ignorance abounds. Shout out to all of our veterans. I see you. I appreciate you. Let's hear this foolishness here, child.
Breaking at this hour, a man was beaten to death at a CTA bus shelter on Chicago's south side.
Winnie is live at 95th and Halstead with more. Winnie. Good morning. Well, the victim was 70 years old, and police found him on the ground with trauma to his head at the CTA bus shelter.
I was about to say, you see this mess in the background? Where was that Negro to come down here and help this out? Look at that. Oh, my God.
Take a look at some of this video from overnight. There was glass and debris scattered on the ground. The fatal beating happened here at 95th and Halsted around 9:15 last night. Police say an unidentified man pushed the victim to the ground and then attacked him. The suspect got away on foot, and the victim was taken to the Christ Hospital where he died. Now, of course, we're told from police that someone did witness this incident. Obviously, it's still under investigation. When we get more information, we'll let you know. I'm live here on the city south side. Winnie Dort.
South side? Not again. Child, of course, there's probably cameras around here as well. I mean, come on now. That looks like hot effing mess. Wow. Y'all never forget that crime is down.
Scattered on the ground. The fatal beating happened here at 95th and Halsted around 9:15 last night. Police say an unidentified man pushed the victim to the ground and then attacked him. The suspect got away on foot, and the victim was taken to the Christ Hospital where he died. Now, of course, we're told from police that someone did witness this incident. Obviously, it's still under investigation. When we get more information, we'll let you know. I'm live here on the city south side. Winnie Dort.
Shout out to Winnie. We'll be seeing her again soon, child. They don't need nobody in Shadam-Cago, child. Excuse me. Oh, here's more. Oh my God. Suspect deletes a 76-year-old man in bus stop beating caught on video before carjacking a grandmother. Nope, they don't need nothing over there in Shadam-Cago, yeah.
Yeah, well, those surveillance cameras captured this brutal beating. It's still unclear what exactly led up to this deadly attack. Police say this is still an ongoing investigation. Surveillance video from the scene shows two people standing at a bus stop near 95th and Halsted. You see the 76-year-old victim hit the suspect, but there's no audio, and it's unclear what led up to that point. The man then punches the victim and shoves him to the ground. We pause the video here because it's too disturbing, but the suspect goes on to beat and kick the victim multiple times before eventually walking away. Chicago police.
This is racist. This is racist. Now, who knows? Why would a 76-year-old man need to be out here fighting? You think that he really was starting something? Shout out to Michael Jackson. I don't know. I'm just asking questions. Y'all know. I just be asking questions. So he had to be out there and potentially, possibly, I don't know, defend himself. Try to best. 76 years old. Remember that lady that's 70 some odd years old talking about, I'm 70 some years old. I'm ready to die. I fight. Fuck that. No, I'll take natural causes, not because of asshole people that don't know how to act, right? Thank you, boo. He said they begging to wake up deceased. Laughing my ass off, morons, for show. But they got it under control. As we can see, according to Brandon and JB, they got it all under control, and no help is needed in Shadam-Cago. Okay?
Surveillance video from the scene shows two people standing at a bus stop near 95th and Halsted. You see the 76-year-old victim hit the suspect, but there's no audio, and it's unclear what led up to that point. The man then punches the victim and shoves him to the ground. We pause the video here because it's too disturbing, but the suspect goes on to beat and kick the victim multiple times before eventually walking away. Chicago police responded to the area around 9:15 last night.
Battery just occurred 9500 South Halsted at the McDonald's. For a battery victim that was attacked, not moving.
The 76-year-old man was taken to the hospital and later died. According to a police report obtained by the ABC7I team, that same suspect then carjacked a 60-year-old grandmother while she was inside a nearby McDonald's. The woman says the man got inside her SUV where her grandchildren were in the backseat and threatened to shoot them. According to the police report, the man took off in the stolen vehicle.
Hey, squad, we have a...
Sounds like a peach. So in other words, a lot of elder people that night. Meemaw can't even go and buy the kids some damn McDonald's, child.
nearby McDonald's. The woman says the man got inside her SUV where her grandchildren were in the backseat and threatened to shoot them. According to the police report, the man took off in the stolen vehicle.
Hey, squad, we have a bona fide carjacking. Thunder's wearing a tie-dye green sweatshirt, black pants, approximately 30 years of age.
Police in Cherville, Indiana, tracked the SUV down there and took the suspect into custody. The alderman of the 21st Ward, where this all took place, called this a senseless act of violence. He also mentioned that there are mental health resources available in his community.
Oh, is he cutting for the perpetrator? There are mental health facilities that are available in the community. That's the alderman that was speaking. You can go get help. Child, just like the dude in North Carolina on that train. They really are cutting for him too, y'all. We got to pay the fuck attention. These people that are in some of these positions are complete and utter idiots. We've already shown and proven that they give a fuck more about fucking perpetrators and the people that are committing the crimes than they do about any of the fucking victims. I'm not trying to be no fucking victim. I'm saying it now. Fuck them bitches. Put them all in jail. I don't care. You think I give a fuck about cashless bail? And I don't. And I don't commit the fucking crime then. Why is that weird? Why is that weird to say, just don't commit fucking crimes and you don't have to worry about it? Oh, the oppressor is racist. Oh, okay. Well, then let's just go ahead and let child Quantavious out here taking out a 76-year-old, because you can't tell me that he couldn't have knocked his ass out. Now, we don't know what it's about, because if Paw was wilding, then maybe, he should have shut the fuck up. We don't know. But Mima just trying to take the kids to get something to eat, kids that she decided to watch for the weekend. So this is what you get when you watch some fucking kids for the weekend. Fuck them. No, you watch your own fucking kids, okay? Now Mima and the kids is traumatized. Child, you can't win for losing. AJ, thank you so much, Boo. He said, good morning, afternoon, Messy. Shout out to you, Boo. I see you. I appreciate you. Everybody, please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. We are making sure that crime is down in Chicago because they don't want Trump to come through. Chicago police investigate a string of GameStop burglaries. Say it isn't so. Now they're trying to steal for video game. Entertainment stealing now.
Thieves target 2 GameStops overnight, smashing their windows, getting away with merchandise.
We've seen this happen at multiple GameStop locations over the last month. Our Asal Razai is live in Gage Park with the investigation. Asal.
Ooh.
Yeah, Erica, Joe, this location just opened back up within the last hour. We won't show you the blood on the ground, most likely left behind by whoever broke this glass, but you'll see the front window.
I know you effing lying. So your dumbass not only broke in, but you left your own DNA. Child, you left your own DNA at the damn scene. You can't You cannot ask for a better criminal, child. You cannot ask for a better criminal. Glad these people are thinking these things. Child, it might be his frontal lobe. This could be a kid, and it could be the frontal lobe. You know what I'm saying, right? I can't do this. Shout out to Chris Creative up in here. I appreciate you, Boo. He said, Messi, the magistrate judges releasing criminals don't have to have law degrees. Wow. The one that released the guy in Charlotte was in training. If you've seen that video, it's disgusting. It is disgusting. We've been talking about some crazy shit this week thus far, and it's only Wednesday. That video of that girl, of that dude doing that to that girl is horrible. It's traumatizing. Don't watch if you don't have to. I watched it, unfortunately, and it's like, it's too much. It's too much. But child, crime is down.
Yeah, Erica, Joe, this location just opened back up within the last hour. We won't show you the blood on the ground, most likely left behind by whoever broke this glass, but you'll see the front window is boarded up. And it's not the only location you'll see that looks like this, as burglary crews are targeting GameStops across the city.
We're getting a theft in progress at Roosevelt and Canal at the GameStop. Security's calling it in.
Chicago police say it was early Friday morning around 4:30 when a group of thieves broke the front window of this GameStop on Canal in the South Loop.
Anybody that is a glass maker or finisher or replacer is making lots of money lately. Is that a stock type of thing? Whoever owns glass or produces glass or something. I'm just saying, we've seen a lot of broken glass. Broken glass everywhere. People pissing on the street. You know, they just don't care. I'm just saying. Who is that?
This is amazing.
Child. Who is that? Sure Hill Gang? Whoever. Y'all know. My favorite, Gary. Appreciate you. Yeah, it broke my heart. Couldn't watch the full vid. Up until what he did, I didn't really need to watch anything else. That was crazy. That is half damn crazy. But then they're just like, oh, no, it's not a big deal, child. He just needed some mental health help. That's all. Okay.
They got away with some merchandise, though it's unclear what exactly they took. We're told they drove off in 2 SUVs.
So there's 2 black Jeeps. The second one is going to have a front Illinois plate with silver rims.
Of course.
Less than 30 minutes later, just before 5 a.m., this GameStop on Kedzie near 58th Street was also targeted. The front window shattered here, too. Police say the group took merchandise from inside the store before driving off in a gray Jeep Grand Cherokee. We heard officers talking about possibly tracking merchandise from that location over police scanner radio.
Yeah, info from the district. Burglary to a GameStop, and the product is pinging on 91st and Green. Yeah, I'm getting an alert for one of those trackers at 69th and Wentworth going southbound. Looks like it's from a GameStop.
Earlier this week on Wednesday, a group hit the GameStop near 79th and Pulaski. About a month ago, a Northside GameStop on Addison near Sacramento was smashed into. Chicago police saw that burglary while it was in progress. An officer was hit as those suspects were getting away. I reached out to GameStop and Chicago police to see if they can say anything about what we heard officers talking about tracking merchandise over dispatch radio. We still have not heard back on that. So far, Chicago police just saying their investigation is ongoing. They will not tell us if the burglaries are connected in any way. They say so far they've made no arrests. Live in Gage Park, I'm SL.
What a surprise. What a surprise. They don't need no help out there. They don't need no help out there. Everything is everything. So I found this, and thank you, 638, Grandmaster Melly Mel and the Furious 5. Appreciate you. From CNN, right? This is from 5 days ago. So it says, hear what a resident in one of Chicago's most violent neighborhoods thinks about Trump's plan. I'm a little confused. Everything should be everything over here. A violent neighborhood in Chicago?
I lost 9 family members to gun violence. Only one of my family members made it to be in his 40s.
Cedric Hawkins is now.
Only one of his family members made it to be in their 40s. Yeah, right. Thank you, Cher. That's a good idea. Only one person made it to their 40s in his family, child. Did y'all hear that? Like seriously. Is it so they want to normalize this? Have at it. That's not normal for me.
44. He works with the anti-gun violence group Chicago Cred, trying to make peace before things turn violent, sometimes between gangs.
Is just trying to be able to obtain a non-aggression agreement. That don't mean that I don't still feel like that you deserve to die. That just means that right now we have a respect level, and the respect is, I don't like you, you don't like me, I ain't gonna come in your hood, you don't come in my hood.
And that is good enough for me.
And that's good enough.
And in his Southside Chicago neighborhood, he takes pride in even that compromise because it means results.
Last year we had...
I don't like you, you don't like me. You stay over there, I stay over here. Okay, sir, if that's all that's needed, well, at least somebody try and do something. Let me be positive, child. Let me find some positivity around here.
4 individuals murdered in the Pullman area at this time.
Yeah.
This year, 2025, we haven't had 1 individual murdered this year.
President Trump has...
Oh, awesome sauce. There you go. Now, that's just in this neighborhood. Is this a ward over here? Are these wards? Anyway, go ahead, Chuck.
Threatened to want to send in the National Guard. You feel like even just like the presence of military here.
Presence of military will put our communities in a situation where they feel like they are incarcerated. We are already
if the military comes, it's going to make these people feel like they are incarcerated, y'all. Okay.
Is threatened to want to send in the National Guard. You feel like even just like the presence of military here.
Presence of military will put our communities in a situation where they feel like they are incarcerated. We are already in a situation in Chicago where the trust with CPD law enforcement is very, very low. He's going to do nothing but put our communities in Chicago in a situation where the trust is going to go lower than it already is.
The trust is going to go lower than it already is. So they're going to listen to this ex-GANG member to tell y'all what you need to do with the family, with only one person making it over 40. I guess him as well. Okay. They like it. I love it. I support it. I support it. That's what y'all want. That's what y'all should have.
Might throw off the playbook that it sounds like
is working.
Citywide murders.
Oh, this reporter just over here trying to get a story. That's all.
They're down over 30%.
Because you know why? Let me stop interrupting. He ain't gonna move there. Does anyone think that since he's like, oh, it's working, that he would move into this ward neighborhood, Bueller? Do you think he would do that? Child, we just want y'all to live the way we want y'all to live, okay? We don't want it to get no better because we just gonna say it's only gonna get worse. Shout out to the Chameleon member for 3 months. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. She said hello to the chat. Shout out to all of y'all. Please make sure you hit the like button for me. Please hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. We just want to make sure what's going on in Chicago. It seems like they got it all under control, but I promise you, and I'm gonna go out on a limb, this reporter will not move here.
Chicago in a situation where the trust is going to go lower than it already is.
It might throw off the playbook that it sounds like
is working.
Citywide, murders are down over 30% compared to last year, and shootings are down almost 40%, which is on pace to be below pre-pandemic levels of violence.
There you go.
But that's still over 250 lives lost.
Oh, no. No and still, sir. No and still. No, just leave it at that.
Pandemic levels of violence. But that's still over 250 lives lost. Right now, we're in Chicago's most violent neighborhood as far as rates of shootings go. And even though we have seen decreases, people are still tragically getting shot and killed. We're on our way to talk.
I think you might not be telling the truth. Is Omar Jimenez a part of the people that need to be, that Trump is looking for? Because again, remember in the beginning, they looking for illegals, but now all of a sudden Colors is all involved in this for some reason. Why?
To a woman who's lived in this neighborhood for a long time, and I have a feeling she has some thoughts on this whole National Guard possibly.
Are y'all looking at the background? Okay, because you know how I do. You seeing these buildings and what's going on in the background, like.
And even though we have seen decreases, people are still tragically getting shot and killed. We're on our way to talk to a woman who's lived in this neighborhood for a long time, and I have a feeling she has some thoughts on this whole National Guard possibility.
My grandkids can't sit outside.
My grandkids can't sit outside, but it's working, y'all. Remember, the reporter said it's working. The ex-GANG said, yeah, it's working. Now here come Mima talking about her grandkids can't sit outside. My grandkids can go outside. They can go out front. They can go out back. We can go to the park. I'm confused. I'm not moving here. Who lives here? Somebody lives here. Somebody said they live here.
I think she has some thoughts on this whole National Guard possibility.
My grandkids can't sit outside. They can't sit in the living room or at the kitchen table.
This is amazing.
They cannot sit at the living room or the kitchen table, but the dude said that everything is working out fine. I don't know, y'all. Anybody want to go live here, Bueller? Jay Gray, appreciate you. He said, I pray the great hope T-Money send him. Goodbye, sir. Shout out to you. I appreciate you. Sterling, you used to live there? Why don't you live there now? That's the question, Sterling. Why don't you live there now? You going back? Rochelle said the kids can't sit outside, they can't sit in the living room, and they can't sit in the kitchen. What's left, y'all? What is left? Where can you sit? Where can you sleep? Not a capital, no. Not a capital N capital, no. I'm waiting. Not a capital N capital O, no. I can't. I don't understand it. Are you racist?
Because a bullet may come through.
Rochelle Sykes has lived in West Garfield Park all her life. Her neighborhood's changed. President Trump has talked about sending in the National Guard to help with this situation.
That's not the solution.
So even you.
That's not the solution. Oh, there's a lot of y'all in here. Johnny Lee, Heavy D, Sterling. Okay. You moved to Texas. Set out to Texas. Left in 2021. Oh, right during the height of the pandemic. Common sense says they can all hang out in the basement, right? Where the hell else is there left? But Trump coming in is not the answer, child. That is not the answer. Just keep not sitting in the kitchen. Don't live in most of your house. Don't live in most of your house.
They can't sit in the living room or at the kitchen table because a bullet may come through.
Rochelle Sykes has lived in West Garfield Park all her life. Her neighborhood's changed. President Trump has talked about sending in the National Guard to help with this situation.
That's not the solution.
So even you live in what is known to be the most violent neighborhood in the city in terms of shooting rates.
Mm-hmm.
You don't believe the National Guard should be here?
No, we don't need a Band-Aid to cover up the problem. What we need is a solution. No offense.
Well, I thought that all of those politicians was coming up with a solution all this time. You know, the aldermans, the councilmans, Brandon, Lori, Rahm, Pritzker. So they've been there, excuse me, and ain't come up with no solutions, it sounds like, even though they say they're coming up with solutions, because they just may have the same solutions as allegedly Trayon, where they're allegedly bringing in violence coordinators to reduce the violence, and they get paid for that. And allegedly they was skimming off the top and giving it to Trayon, allegedly. Those wasn't working allegedly down there in DC, and then Trump came in with the military and it looks like it's working, and now they're working on transitioning them out so they can keep on doing what has been done. That's the last thing that I heard. So she says basically they need another program. I think I saw Grape Tea in here. This is another Old Ninjas Gots to Go, along with Old Ninjas Gots to Go. Because you're not thinking. And whoever said this is a beautiful church is definitely a beautiful church, like old fashioned back in the day when Granny used to take me to church and I would fall asleep on her lap or on her shoulder because it was so big and cushiony. And they got an organ and then they got an upstairs. Absolutely, absolutely. Never get rid of this church. But anyway. Yeah, just keep waiting on your aldermen, Lopez, and all the rest of them that ain't doing shit while they getting rich. The people that are in Congress, while they ain't doing shit, they keep getting rich. And y'all sitting here not in the living room, the dining room, the kitchen room, the outside. Are they in the bedroom? Are they in the bedroom?
The most violent neighborhood in the city in terms of shooting rates.
Mm-hmm.
You don't believe the National Guard should be here?
No, we don't need a Band-Aid to cover up the problem. What we need is a solution. No offense to the president, but we actually need someone that's in this community. You need to go and talk to the children in the schools and ask them the question, what would make you feel safe?
It's that question.
Wait, hold on. Ask who? The kids? Wait, Meemaw.
A Band-Aid to cover up the problem. What we need is a solution. No offense to the president, but we actually need someone that's in this community. You need to go and talk to the children in the schools and ask them the question, what would make you feel safe?
I know she fucking lying. I know she fucking lying. You want us to, not us, Sean. You want them to go ask Generation motherfucking Z? Those dummies? No shade. Those dummies? Those lazy asses? Wow. Go ask the kids what to do. Wow. I am flabbergasted. Nicole said 2 active parents, maybe. No, none of that. None of that. Just go ask all these kids what they think it should be. Woo! Lord help your people.
It's that question of safety city leaders are still trying to figure out. What would you assess has worked to this point?
You know, let me start by saying we have a long way to go. What I will say when it comes to crime, we've created task force around robberies when we saw a spike in those, smash and grabs, burglaries, shootings, homicides, obviously.
Shout out to the GameStop and the 70-some-odd-year-old man who's now taking on up out here. But go ahead, Lar.
Having our Bureau of Detectives work with our Bureau of Counterterrorism along with the Bureau of Patrol, working across those borders where we've seen those particular bureaus siloed in the past. You have to have buy-in from your officers. And we've gotten buy-in, but we also have to face the reality. If we brought our homicide rate down to 1 homicide. We can celebrate that, and that's great. That it would be absolutely great, except for the one family who lost a loved one to a homicide.
Where to hit you?
So, in other words, unless they get it to 0, which obviously is all right, must be a street sweeper. They're like, oh, if we don't get it down to 0, then nothing really works. We still up in the 200s, child. You know, who cares about the PTSD, what is the word? The acts of violence. Like, I know this is not in this state, but like, again, if you saw that video of what happened in North Carolina, like just that type of disregard for life and violence like that, child, not a problem. Keep breaking into the GameStop, not a problem. Keep ramming into liquor stores, not a problem. Long as even if there's only one, there's a problem. So until we get it to 0, then nothing really is the real solution at the end of the day. That's what I'm hearing. Maybe it's just me, child. Maybe it's just me. You know, Larry, what is he, police commissioner or something? He know it all. Shout out to them. Chris, appreciate you. He said, I just visited New Mexico and the Dem governor is using the National Guard for crime and DRUG use. Crickets from the media, but Trump. You know what? I did hear that. I did hear that. It's on my list. Absolutely. Maybe I should move to New Mexico. Anyway, thank you for letting me know and reminding me. But yeah, definitely, I did see that. You know what? That's exactly what it is. I agree with you. It's the TDS. It's always about Donald Trump. That's what I'm saying. And black people, y'all don't even realize it, because when we first started, all this was about immigration. And now you're inserting yourselves in some bullshit. And now it's going to turn around and be something for you. Now, I don't think that this segment is particularly about, you know, what's going on now, because this is almost a week old. But just to listen to these people sit here and talk and just act like we don't need no help, that's definitely TDS. What the hell else could it be? What the hell else could it be?
Because Trump bad. Trump bad.
Again!
Because Trump bad. Trump bad.
Going, you're being a racist! Racist!
Y'all being racist too. Shout out to Jay. Thank you, boo. He said, is that Big Mama Valletta Wallace? It do look like her. Wow. It does look like her. Shout out to you for seeing that. Come on, child.
For the one family who lost a loved one to a homicide.
Where to hit you?
My arm and my leg.
King, as he's known, was shot while living in Atlanta and moved to Chicago for a fresh start.
It's pretty bad if you got SHOT in the ATL and you move to Chicago for a safer place. Wow. Woo! I'm still crossing the street if I see this person crossing the street. Yeah.
Ask me like why I come from Atlanta to Chicago, like it's a war zone and stuff. But I don't look at it as no war zone, you know. From what I see, it's a lot of built up hurt, man. A lot of built up anger. Years going by, people just losing, family members losing friends at a young age. I'll be giving up on myself when I see when I just run into challenges. They be quick to give up on Chicago.
And people like Kendall Reed, who also works as a violence mediator, refuses to give up on Chicago.
Oh, violence mediator. That's basically the same thing as what I was saying that Trayon is allegedly doing down in DC. Violence mediator. I'm a violence mediator. Child, they probably getting paid hand over fist, y'all. Hand over MF and fist.
Send mental health in. Open more facilities for us. Give us more opportunities. Stop closing the school down. Send those people in. Don't send the military in. If what we're doing is working, it may not be working as fast as you would like it to work. None of this all happened overnight. Chicago is a beautiful city. I want my kids and I want my grandkids and I want my nieces and my nephews to enjoy these parts. I want them to enjoy the museums, the many things that Chicago has to offer. And we're progressing at that.
My kids will not go there. My kids won't go there. Let's hear that again, though. Come on, crime victim dude. Violence preventer dude.
As a violence mediator, refuses to give up on Chicago.
Violence mediator, my bad.
Chicago.
Send mental health in. Open more facilities for us. Give us more opportunities.
Give? You want somebody to give? Okay. I thought the other dude said it was okay, but maybe that's a different neighborhood.
They be quick to give up on Chicago.
And people like Kendall Reed, who also works as a violence mediator, refuses to give up on Chicago.
Send mental health in. Open more facilities for us.
Send mental health in. Open more facilities. I don't have a problem with that for sure. But If people aren't going to go, then what difference does it make? What difference is it going to make? Let me say it like that. If you open it up and nobody goes. If you open it up and nobody goes, then what is the point? Like, I mean, I'm not saying that they won't, but remember when they sent the people around to those people in Seattle, and those were white people that were on DRUGS, and they said, we'll get you off the streets, we'll put you into a facility so that you could get clean. And they said, you know what? I'm gonna stay out here homeless. I'm sure over here though that they would come right through.
Give us more opportunities. Stop closing the school down. Send those people in. Don't.
What are they closing the school down for though? That would be the question. If they're closing down schools, why are they closing down schools? Let's see. That's what I'm hearing too, Fit Granny. I wasn't gonna say it yet, but that's absolutely what I'm saying. Or that's what I'm hearing. But we already know how that worked, right? Ciao.
Open more facilities for us. Give us more opportunities. Stop closing the school down. Send those people in. Don't send the military in.
Send those people in. Don't send the military in. Who people exactly do you think is coming in here?
What we're doing is working. It may not be working as fast as you would like it to work. None of this all happened overnight.
What they're doing is working. What they're doing is working. That's 2 people that's saying it. Pritzker is saying it, and Brandon is saying it. That's 4 people that's saying it. They should let them be.
Chicago is a beautiful city. I want my kids, and I want my grandkids, and I want my nieces and my nephews to enjoy these parts. I want them to enjoy the museums, the many things that Chicago has to offer, and we're progressing at that.
For said,
this is a calling for me.
The fate of his city, he says, won't come from boots on the ground, but ears to the ground.
I would never say that it's not beneficial for the government to send resources and help. I beg President Trump to send the right resources. But as far as sending a National Guard, I believe that it will.
Oh, the right resources, y'all. Not the military, the right resources.
We like free stuff. So we came out here to get all this free stuff. But then the car saying, you can't get the free stuff. What? Because the people want to take it. And how y'all gonna take some stuff that ain't even yours? It's free.
So I got my 2 baskets and took the bus or whatever.
Wait a damn minute.
We get down here, we get some free stuff.
We're already in a recession. Times are hard. Why not just let us get the items and invest and be okay? We are Black women. We care about our crown. Why not give back to the community and let us get the product? The tools, any other eviction.
Anyway, so that's basically the end of that, child. That's what I'm thinking I'm hearing, is that you want them to send them what you want, to do what you want. And y'all have been, like somebody said a second ago, Obama. I mean, I'm not even blaming Obama. You know what I'm saying? Brandon, is he being very helpful in Pritzker? But like everybody keeps saying, it's the same Democrats that you got coming in here doing nothing, say they're going to do something. They make the situation worse. Y'all complain, you vote for the next fucking Democrat. And I don't even like making the shit political, but y'all, if you want something different, you probably should try something differently. But I know that's just crazy talk, right? It makes more sense to sit here and do the same thing and complain and then blame somebody else for the shit. And like, I think it was Chris that said, you got New Mexico doing the same damn thing and don't nobody give one fuck. Anyway, one more then I'm done. So this is from Hype TV, I think, where he said Black people respond to Chicago thugs' threat to the National Guard. But the thing is that, like I read in the beginning, I thought this was about immigration. This sounded like it was about immigration, and then the colors want to insert themselves into the shit because you're not going to tell me. Because that's really what it boils down to. You're not going to tell me. All right. Depend on Brandon, child. Depend on Brandon. Oh, you know what? Somebody else said something about the schools, right? The thing about the schools is that they need to be funded. I agree. But you know who they get funded by for the most part? I mean, I know that the state and the federal help them. Homeowners. Child, I know. Okay? Because I got to pay for them fucking schools that I ain't even got no kids in. They just raised the taxes. I think I told y'all that because they needed more money for the schools. I'm like, I got to pay this shit? Oh, yeah, I own a home in the community, so you got to take care of your community. So then there's that. I'm going to go ahead and go out on a limb and say there's probably a lot of renting there, allegedly. Nobody want to own. Nobody wants to do the work to own. You do need a job in order to own. Because I got another video that's coming sometime during the week. But anyway, let's finish this up. What time is it? I've been here an hour. I got about 20 more minutes. So this is again from Hype TV. Let's see what they said, John.
Reporting live from Hyper's Club in Atlanta for Hype Plus News, I'm John Abba. Over the last few weeks, the Trump administration has sparked several conversations on crime in highly urban cities like DC, Baltimore, and Los Angeles. According to Trump, these cities have failed to handle their crime rate. And in response, Trump will send in the National Guard into DC to help. Now, many have opposed the use of the military being used against civilians, while others have cheered on the move, pointing out how quickly things have improved. Just a few days ago, on his Truth Social platform, Trump would now threaten Chicago as the next city he may have to bring the National Guard or military to. He would go on to write, "I love the smell of deportation in the morning. Chicago about to find out why."
Child, do you see how petty this man is? I'll come back to this in a second. Have y'all seen this? Child, I don't have Truth Social. He said, "I love the smell of deportations in the morning," child. Petty. Chicago about to find out why it's called the Department of War, because he just changed that name too. Child, this man is crazy, okay? This man is fucking crazy. Chipocalypse now. Chipocalypse now is what it says. Oh, Lord, help your people.
It's called the Department of War. He would then go on to share a picture of himself on the body of an army general. Now, the president's words were definitely alarming for those in Chicago, including the city's own mayor, who would directly respond to the message on his X account. The president's threats are beneath the honor of our nation, but the reality is that he wants to occupy our city and break our constitution. We must defend our democracy from this authoritarianism by protecting each other and protecting Chicago from Donald Trump. Outside of political figures in Chicago reacting to Trump's threats, those who are accused of being directly connected to the crime would respond. Over on TikTok, videos will begin to circulate of gang members and so-called thugs explaining that Chicago will not comply so easily like other cities.
Man, Trump talking about something Chicago about to find out why it's called the Department of War. Nigga, you about to find out why it's called direct. The fuck, goofy ass nigga? We ain't scared of this shit.
Trump, do not send the National Guard to Chicago again. Do not, I repeat, do not do it. We are a different fucking breed out here, nigga. We are not Los Angeles. Nigga, we are not Washington, D.C. Nigga, this is Chicago, nigga. The niggas go fight back. I'm telling you, them niggas go fight back, gang. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Them young niggas got switches, gang. They not going for that shit, bro. I know a bunch of y'all finna say, oh, it's the National Guard. They can't do anything about it. They must go in Chicago. Nigga, do y'all know that it's more bad people than good people, bro? There are over 100,000 gangs in Chicago.
Let me tell y'all something personally, bro. Trump, I don't know why the fuck you think that these young niggas in Iraq finna be scared. They ain't scared no National Guard, shorty. They ass is not playing.
This is how remedial these people are. They weren't about the word scared. You don't have to be scared, right? You don't have to be scared. You just sound crazy and a little stupid to think that you're gonna win against trained militia. Like, what are we talking about right now? I guess they just wanted to be up on TikTok. I guess they wanted to get their followers up or something. But maybe it's just me, child.
And out here, boy, the National Guard should be scared of them. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's what they be wrong.
Aren't these the people though that are the problem in the wards in the neighborhoods where the woman said, Meemaw said that you can't sit in the living room, you can't sit on the steps, you can't sit in the kitchen. Isn't it because of these people? Now these people out here pumping up for Trump, but not making sure that y'all are safe, but y'all got it all under control. Maybe it's just me, child. Maybe it's just me.
YNs pull up to the police station with switches. You know what I'm saying? Drinks, everything, Shreddy. Right in front of the station. I know exactly what I said, bro. No cabin. So it's like, this shit crazy. These little niggas crazy, boy.
Now, these threats made by gang members in Chicago to the National Guard will cause many Black users online to now chime in and share how ridiculous they felt their logic was.
Are y'all serious? Do y'all really think that y'all can
Now, this Boris Kojo's younger brother. Hey, boo.
take on the U.S. military? Bro, the military overtakes countries, bro. Y'all are a small portion of Chicago, bro. And y'all talk about y'all got switches. A switch is so dumb. A switch is like a waste of bullets, bro. And y'all thinking because it shoots really fast, bro.
So we got Chicago's gangsters and thugs saying they got switches for Trump's National Guard. Let's entertain that for maybe 2 seconds, right? First off, you think they don't know what you guys got? Where do you think those switches came from?
I know what's so funny to me is the fact that we got people on TikTok and the people of Chicago saying that they're not scared of the National Guard. Which, okay, you may not be scared of the National Guard or whatever the case may be, but I'm gonna tell y'all something. The National Guard definitely ain't scared of y'all, and the National Guard definitely don't mind bringing their ass to Chicago and shutting that whole city down. And the only reason these people saying this is because Trump said that they're going to find out what he did with D.C. and they're going to do the same thing in Chicago. And I guess the people of Chicago feeling some type of way. A dude's talking about some, oh, we got switches, we ain't scared of the National Guard, we got all this, we got all that, as if this not the U.S. military that y'all talking about. I guarantee you, them folks start bringing those tanks and bringing those grenade launchers to the streets. There is absolutely nothing that y'all people can do to the National Guard once they get to Chicago. I'm going to tell you that now. These are trained professionals that we're talking about here. These people specialize in that type of activity in the active war each and every day.
A part of these responses, Black soldiers have also spoken out to explain why gang members going against the military is a bad idea.
Soldiers speaking, child. Oh, wow. With their names out and everything. Okay.
The Christ Jesus himself that this video reached the vast majority of the thugs and hooligans in Chicago that truly believe that you're going to do anything to the United States military. Mind you, we're not even bringing Green Berets or Navy SEALs or Special Forces, right? It's National Guard. It usually happens when an administration feels like a city or a place within the United States, it just adds civil unrest, right? Because we do defend the country from enemies, foreign and domestic, right? But let me speak to the people.
I guess they forgot about that part, right?
People that think they're gonna do something to the military. Please, I advise you do not do it, right? I'm all for peace. I'm all for the right thing. Please do not put yourself in a position where you fall for the trap. Please don't think that you're gonna intimidate people that can pinpoint where you keep your weapons at, locate who your family is in a matter of half of a nanosecond. We have homing missiles that can track you down and put a quarter of a hole in your chest before you realize it. I'm asking all the thugs and hooligans to be civil, and just do the right thing.
No, let them talk, because those are the ones that need to go. Can we be honest for a second? Allegedly, aren't those the ones that need to go? These are the people, or while Mima can't go to damn McDonald's with the kids, right? These are the people that where Mima, even she don't know. Mima in church don't know shit. Ma'am, that's the reason why your kids can't go outside. They can't go out back. They can't go out on top of the roof. They can't go in the kitchen. They can't go in the living room. Those people are the reason why. No, let them talk. Get them. And if they should do that and take those people out, you know what they're going to say, right? It's a racist. I promise you.
I heard what they're saying about, telling Trump, don't send the National Guard here. We got switches, da-da-da-da-da, right? Y'all think y'all warning them by saying they don't shoot well, that they don't have the same weaponry. They know that. However, you got to understand the generation that we're dealing with. They're not looking at that as advice. They're looking at that as a challenge. And while many of you think you have a one-up or you're, really putting YNs in their place, you're really not. And what you're doing is you are issuing a challenge to them. You got to remember, as service members, we are governed by the UCMJ. Guess what YNs are governed by? Nothing. The streets. They don't have the same rules that we have. Please stop feeling like y'all flexing up on these Chicago YNs, bro. Because it's not cool. And it's not the flex that y'all think it is. Oh, y'all think y'all got 5.56s and all these rounds and y'all can't shoot and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. What I'm saying is the D1 crash outs in the hood, they don't care nothing about critical thinking. All they see is a mission.
Now, according to the mayor's office, crime in Chicago has significantly decreased in recent years. Specifically, Chicago has seen a 33% reduction in homicides and a 38% reduction in shootings. This summer saw 123 homicides with 278 total homicides through August 31st, 2025, compared to 2021 reports, reflecting that summer of 2021 saw 274 homicides in Chicago alone, with 805 for the full year. Now, it appears that things have already improved in Chicago, but it is still for some considered to have some work to do in regards to crime. So what are your guys' thoughts about Trump's possible move in on Chicago, and should gang members there be worried by these threats? Stay today for the latest news.
I think they should go ahead and keep talking. Child. This is crazy. This is so stupid. I could not. Those people really think they said something with all this, right? Child, whatever. These people crazy. I say let them be. Let them be. Leave them the F alone, child. Leave them the F alone. We'll see. We'll keep our mind off it. But, yo, seriously, though, how the hell did colors get into this? How in the hell did colors get into this? I'm still a little confused on that part. I thought this was about illegal immigration. That's where it started. They coming in here to get the illegals. So now y'all done taken the eyes off of them because y'all want to be in here flexing, trying to act like you're gonna stop somebody from doing some shit, right? Just fucking up shit all over the place. Late. I don't have no Bacardi. I'll quietly take my seat. We done now because I gotta get back to work. It's been a little bit over the hour. Y'all need to get back to work too. Lunch is over. Okay. But y'all, I'll be back at 6:15. I think I said 6:15 EST. Hopefully y'all will come back. We have to finish, probably can finish this book. We have to finish, how to date and marry the right Black woman. All right. In case y'all missed last week, that's your homework. All right. I appreciate you. Shout out to all of y'all. Thank you so much. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. Y'all make sure you go ahead and subscribe. It's like 50 some odd away from 40K. Okay. That's the plan. That's what we're trying to do. If you got a second channel, make sure you subscribe. I see you. I appreciate you. Hit the like button. Thank you. What should we go out on, child? What should we go out on? I got a second for that. Uh-oh. How about y'all's favorite girl, child? How about y'all's favorite girl? Where's she at? There we go. All right, y'all. I see you later in a few hours. See you on the next one.
I cleaned your house. It took me 6 hours to clean your house yesterday. I changed my number for you. I take care of your 5 kids. I push your 5 kids out my pussy. With no medicine. Natural births, breastfed off all your kids. You not going nowhere, Savon. You not going nowhere. You not. Till death do us part. To death. Somebody has to die before. And I swear to God, nigga, if you die, I'm coming with you. If I die, I'm taking you with me, nigga. Ain't nobody gonna have you but me. Ain't nobody gonna have you but me. I don't give a fuck, nigga. We've been together 9 years. 9. It's gonna be 19. It's gonna be 90. It's gonna be 9,000 years. You're not going nowhere. Exactly, my son says stay away